Oh, shit. Man, let me tell you about this. This is the intro to my podcast here. Spendable Potential, the XP podcast here, where I talk about wrestling, sometimes video games, but mostly wrestling. Anyway, if you are a first-time listener of my podcast, hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button and also that bell notification. Gang, 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 bitch. Anyway, let me tell you a story. Not really a story. It's what I did this morning, probably around 8 o'clock or 7. It was in between them times. I took the trash back over to the gate because it was trash day early this morning. It was trash day. Anyway, and I noticed these white things on the top of the trash can lid, and I took a little closer and they was moving. I was like, oh shit, maggots. So, it's that time of the year when it's hot, when you have a lot of flies surrounding your trash can, and all of a sudden they be fucking on your garbage, and then shit, all of a sudden you get maggots. The way to get rid of them maggots is I went to the backyard and went into the shed and got a water hose, and I plug it into the spigot, and I swear to God, my stepdad, I think he just grabbed the water hose and put it in the shed, and I had to unbunch it because it was like parts of the hose that was like crimped. So I had to line it up real good so all the water could stream through, and then this is how long the water has to really been coming out of the little water hose gun thingamajigger. It was brown at first. I think that's rust. And then it came out clear. So anyway, I grabbed the hose and I fucking washed the garbage cans out, and I got all the maggots and dirt and shit. It don't smell like feet and ass no more. And they tell you this just smells. I mean, it's a hint of, if you know what garbage smells like, it's a hint of garbage, normal garbage. It's not like sour fuck shit smelling in my garbage can anymore. So anyway, yeah, I cleaned out the garbage cans, and I just dumped the water in this drainage ditch on the side of the road, and that's it. I was like, hey, River Doche, maggots, you go and grow up to be big and strong flies in the sewer. So there you have it. Starting out, I'm still waiting on my package. I bought some e-liquor from Rip Trippers. If you know who Rip Trippers is, he do these concise little video tutorials and introductions of the new vape shit gear that comes out, and he got a company called Vape Tricks. I got some e-liquor. I got 2 bottles. What size of my bottles I already have? What is the size of this bottle? 100 milliliter. Which that's pretty good because 100 milliliter will, like, 2 bottles will last me for about a month and a half. So I'm hold on, let me go to my Google Chrome here and see, because I got it on a tab. I gotta refresh this. See here, it still ain't sold up. It's still out for delivery. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I got some fruity flavors coming. Can't wait for that to arrive in the mail or a delivery up on my door. There you have it. So not too much have popped off in my neck of the woods because I have a boring life. But at least my life is quiet. I swear, there ain't no drama, no shit popping off and everything. So I am blessed with that. But anyway, I'm going to talk to you about AEW's Fight for the Fallen, the charity event from All Elite Wrestling in Jacksonville, Florida, and I was on BNR Live, and I found out that the event is free. I'm like, oh, another free show. It's just like Fighter Fest. That's awesome, because right now I'm laid off for this week, and my money's is tight. So I'm like, I can't afford $60. I probably gonna have to pay $60 for All Out at October 29th. I think it is. Or is it or August 29th, All Out. I think it's August 29th for All Out. This is the XP Podcast.
Expendable Potential.
XP Podcast. I know I gotta pay for that thing. That's like AEW's premium pay-per-view. Can't wait for that. It's going to be in the Sears Center in Chicago. But right now, this Saturday is going to be July 13th, Saturday, at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. The buy-in pre-show for Fight for the Fallen at 7:30 p.m. at the Daily Place Amphitheater in Jacksonville, Florida. Oh wow, that's different. Like the venue. I've never seen a wrestling event in an amphitheater before. You know, I want to see how the set is. I hope it's not the same set from Fighter Fest and Double or Nothing, because I pretty much I'm over it with that same set. Don't be like WWE and have the same HD display and the entrance for all the fucking shows. You know, bring some creativity for the event, so it would have their own theme and how it looks. So the buy-in live is going to be free at BNR Live. Then the Fight for the Fallen, the main show, is going to be free again on the same avenue, the same platform on BNR Live. And the match card looks pretty decent, really. How many matches is it? Hold on, I gotta count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 matches. Well, actually 5 matches. We only got one match for the buy-in. Thank God. The buy-in is Joey Janela, Jimmy Havoc, Darby Allin versus Shawn Spears, MJF, and Sammy Guevara. Sammy Guevara. Fucked up on his last name. Sammy Guevara. Yes, that's the buy-in. Now, I know there's going to have another match for the buy-in. I hope it's not comedy. I hope that shit is, like, serious. Because that Mako Nakazawa match versus what the fucker that name is from, he's the CEO of CEO. Fuck it. I don't know his. I don't know his name. Anyway, man. Yo, that match was stupid. It was decent. I laughed at it. I laughed at it. But, man, that match was stupid and stupid. Okay. And if you are a fan of Jim Cornette, I know he can be a dick, but listen to what he says. I know he's old school, but please have some legitimacy in your company. Don't have too much goofy shit, because a lot of people who's new to wrestling is not going to take your product seriously. So I agree with what Jim Cornette, when he critiques not Fight for the Fallen, that ain't even started yet. Fighter Fest and and Double or Nothing. The buy-ins are previously sucked. You know, I didn't like them. It was too goofy. You know, I like my wrestling more sports based. You know, I'm getting older. If I was 6 years old, I'd be like, oh, the buy-ins are nice and lovely and shit like that. Anyway, but I'm 37 and my tastes have changed when it comes to my wrestling. I would like to see more athleticism and acrobatics when it's called for, but a more realistic and serious tone to the match. All right, I like to watch a UFC style wrestling event where sports based, it shows off their athletic ability, and I don't want to see gimmicks. I want to see characters. Bring character, to the ring. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so for the main show, looks like the Young Bucks versus Cody Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes. All right. Well, excuse me, Cody and Dustin Rhodes. I think that's going to be the main event. Young Bucks. If you ever saw the BTE, the being the elite YouTube videos, the Young Bucks has been like making fun of Cody, like, oh, well, my older brother and stuff like that. We haven't heard nothing from the Rhodes brothers. Like, what the fuck? But anyway, I think that we're going to see that in action when it comes down to it when they face the Young Bucks. I know there's going to be a nice back and forth action with ring psychology and acrobatics and super kicks and pies and yes, I did say pies. I don't know why I just ate breakfast. What the fuck I'm talking about food for? Anyway, Cody and Dustin. We're gonna see them work together in tandem since their shit in WWE. When they was a tag team champions in WWE, and then all of a sudden that fucking partnership fizzled like flat cola been left out in the hot sun for like 5 hours and shit. Anyway, Kenny Omega versus CIMA. Oh man. Okay. If you saw Fyter Fest, you seen CIMA. I think he was battling Christopher Daniels. I said his name weird. I'm sorry. Christopher Daniels. You will see what kind of athlete he is. Pretty smash mouth, not really smash mouth, but it's Gundam style. Gundam style. Whatever. What the fuck I'm trying to say? Gundam style, dude. Keep strong style. That is. Gollum. Anyway, CIMA it's pretty nice in that ring, and of course Kenny Omega. After that motherfucker when he was dressing as Akuma, I was like, go ahead, Kenny, go ahead, beat them fucking Lucha Bros ass, and you saw the ferociousness of his style, and I'm like, hey, Jon Moxley better fucking be careful, because Jon Moxley better fucking use a tampon if Kenny kicks him in the head. Blood won't squirt out in his drawers and make a red spot on the seat of his pants. Put the tampon on his ass cheek so, it protects as a barrier. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, so both individuals are very talented in the ring. I don't know what to predict who wins this match. Either it could go either way for me, because I like both of them. But with the Young Bucks, I want the Young Bucks to fall, because they've been riding Cody and Dustin for a long, well, especially Cody, be making fun of what he was saying about Cody at Double or Nothing, talking about, I just want my brother. That was a real moment. They just brother versus brother. They shared the ring together, and then all of a sudden Cody poured his heart out because he's like, I don't want a friend, I want a partner, I want my fucking brother, motherfucker. And they shared an intimate act between family members. That shit was awesome. So I'm thinking that the Young Bucks is going to be defeated in this bout and have the praise go to Cody and Dustin. All right, third match. So, second match. I don't think there's. I'm not favoriting a runner for Kenny or CIMA. I just want a good match from them too. Anyway, the third match is SoCal Uncensored. SCU, brother, motherfucker. Anyway, versus it's going to be Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky from SCU versus the Lucha Bros. Oh, okay. Now this is a good change, because when it comes to the Lucha Bros, I keep seeing the Young Bucks. I'm like, thank you for the change, but yes, I want to see what the dynamic is, because this is SCU is not really high flying, right? I mean, they do some high spots, but it's not really like high spots where they jump off the top rope and land on whatever. They do flips and shit and everything. And so anyway, I really don't have a runner for this. I can't predict for this match. I just want a good bout. I just want a good competitive bout. And if SCU wins, without a doubt, I really want the Lucha Bros to win. But really, I don't know. It can go either way with me. I just want a good competitive bout. Very athleticized, their acumen. you know, I don't know. Next match is Hangman Page versus Kip Sabian. Now this match came into play when Fyter Fest, when I think Fyter Fest, he was in a match. I mean, Hangman Page was in the match. I think it was a multi-man match, and then Adam Page won. So all of a sudden, he's the next opponent for Kip. Hangman Page is going to win. Because he's a number one contender for the Day World Champion. So you got to keep that number one contender strong. I don't know. Probably Chris Jericho might interfere. Same as I think for the Kenny Omega match. I think what's his name? John Moxley is going to interfere in that match. Going to do like a post match run in, or a mid match run in to Kenny Omega. But with this one, I think Chris Jericho going to make an appearance. If not, I don't give a shit. I just want two back and forth athletic side. I don't know if that's a word, but athletic action for this match with Kip Sabian. Now, next match was, I think this is going to be the opener. Brandy Rose versus Allie. Maybe you saw the video illustrating of the come up of Brandy Rose. Little black little figure skater. As she talked about how she busted her ass on being the best in figure skating, and then she had to give up for some unknown reason, which I forgot. The fuck? Oh, I thought my clock fell. Anyway, I'm sorry. It was, man, it bring a tear to your eye. I'm like, damn, all the I'm trying to think of a word. Grip? No, that's not it. Grit. The grit. How the struggle and the commitment and the grind is real if you put your heart on your sleeve and it's just plain work. And that translates to her wrestling training also. And how she worked hard for this opportunity and she just want to win. Allie, we don't even hear from her too much. Besides, we seen her at a show smiling a lot. But I think my prediction for this match is Brandy Rose is going to win against Allie. There ain't no stock put in Allie, really. The only stock that I see on the women's division in AEW is Dr. Britt Baker. That is their John Cena for their women's division. But if it says Allie, but mind you, Allie and Brandy been having a feud on and off for the past several months out this year, and I think out like the last end of last year. So there is history there, and there is going to be a stiff but competitive onslaught between these two people in that ring. So Brandy's, I predict Brandy Rose is going to win. That's my predictions. That's why I feel about the Fight for the Fallen is a good charity event for the people who lost their lives at that video game convention. That I think I want to call that event the Madden Bowl or whatever, because it was. They do. I think he was a sore loser. That he lost a game of Madden at the event and shot the renter, and then it caused such a travesty within that area. It was like, wow. So I think Tony Khan was like, let's host a charity event in my hometown where I live, and all the money and proceeds go towards the charity of the one who's there. Anyway, I'm so excited for Fight for the Fallen. Not just because it's free, just because I'm getting another The hell was this? Oh. I'm sorry, my Xbox came on by itself. Anyway, I'm so happy for this event. Not because it's free, but nigga, it's another AEW event. And then we're gonna have another event in August to get us ready for the television show on TNT at 8 o'clock. It's gonna be at 8 o'clock on TNT. Anyway, I don't know the time frame, but I know it's gonna be on Wednesday at 8 o'clock on TNT. Anyway, again, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. Social media links be down in the description box below. You want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell. Get updates when I upload. Gang. Peace out.